Yeah. Can I live? Yo, what's good? I'm Marcus B.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy T Kane.
And this is the Non-Negotiable Podcast.
Yes,
T
sir.
Diddy. Man, how you feeling, man?
Bro, I'm feeling good, man. We had a long day at work today. I ain't gonna cap on you. We had a long day, super long day. But other than that, man, just blessing, bro. My family good. I'm good. Everybody straight. Mama healthy. Grandma healthy. You know.
That's two big things right there. That's
You
major.
hear me?
That's
How you
major.
feeling? How you feeling, my guy?
Man, I'm feeling lovely, man. I'm sitting here, top of my head.
Yeah.
The merch, man.
I was just finna say, bro.
Hey, shameless plug moment, man.
Man, come on. What you mean?
You see the hat, man?
Shoot.
Come on, this is
I'm liking
original.
it too. That's that. You just got that today, huh?
It's that blind optimism, man.
Talk to me.
Fresh out the box.
Hello. So what is blind optimism? What does that stand for?
Oh, I can explain the concept. Let me sit up. So check it.
Get right.
Check it. Look.
Get right.
Blind optimism is basically living off the illusion that you cannot fail.
I like
so
that.
It's living solely off faith. So if you look at my hat closely, I got a feather. Think about feathers come from birds. Birds are doers. So you don't know where they're going, but leave a trail of where they've been.
I like that.
On the side, you see the braille. See the braille. See, you don't see what you're chasing, but you can feel it already.
Oh,
so
talk to me.
Concept.
Talk to
so
me.
On this side, I got my quote. Avoiding danger is no safer. So no safe route. We're gonna get it all.
Fortune favors the bold, baby.
Come on, you know what it is, man.
Come on
And that's what blind optimism is in a nutshell. And at the end of this next month, he dropping, so be on the lookout, man. Be on the lookout.
Be on the lookout.
First time you seeing it here. First time you seeing it right here, though.
World premiere. World premiere.
World star.
Let's get it. I love it.
Is,
but look, man, today's topic, we definitely wanted to touch on goal setting and goal accomplishing and what it takes in order to really accomplish your goals in a faster manner. Of course, we don't want to go quick. But sometimes you can expedite the process by doing certain things and certain types of techniques that are just fundamental. Like many people have written about this, many people have done it successfully as clues, and the clues have been left on the trail, and I've been picking them up daily.
Yes, sir.
Every day. So, man, we want to talk about, our main topic is about neuroplasticity. That's a big word, though.
I ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna start stuttering.
Neuroplasticity. And really, so basically, neuroplasticity is kind of like a new age science term, but it's basically how one rewires their brain, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I don't think people realize, like, our eyes don't see, we don't taste, we don't touch, we don't feel. Our brain does all of that for us. So our brain sends signals to our body, in our hands, in our mouth, and tells us how it tastes or how to feel, what we're looking at. Everything is being processed by our brain. So when it comes to goal setting, a lot of people come across roadblocks when they're trying to accomplish goals because they haven't done the proper work first. A lot of people work in vain sometimes because, as we know, one of the most important things you have to do is reprogram your subconscious mind in order for you to get that success that you want. Because if you don't start off with reprogramming your mind, especially if you didn't grow up in an environment that was conducive or that promoted success or just positivity, then you're going to probably feel like you're taking 2 steps forward, 10 steps back all the time. And if you're one of those people, I think this is going to be the perfect podcast for you. Because we're about to lay down
free game,
about to lay down some ground rules and just kind of give you the basics of what it takes.
But this is
in order to accomplish goals.
Fundamental, because like T-Kane is saying, like, you got to believe it's achievable for you if you can do it. Because if not, you're doing everything halfway. Very hesitant.
Facts.
Like, oh, this is uncomfortable.
And what's a belief, though? A belief is nothing but a set of thoughts that are hardwired into my brain.
Yes, sir.
Neurons have connected and created neural pathways and neural connections that have strengthened over time. And now, if you continuously think those thoughts, they become what's called it's an automatic or autonomous nervous system. So where you don't even have to, you're just doing it automatically. You don't have to think about it anymore. You know what I'm saying? That's what a belief is. So it's a hardwired set of thoughts that you think daily over and over again.
You already do it. If you don't recognize, you brush your teeth the same pattern with the same hand every single day.
The way you drive.
Everything.
You know what I'm saying?
Mannerisms.
Yep.
Like you are so unaware. Your subconscious has been programmed to do these things, these cadences. It's like muscle memory almost. Right. You have no idea you're doing it because it requires zero thinking.
Because the brain is always trying to make stuff easy for us. Right. And sometimes that's really detrimental to us because the brain is here to protect us. It doesn't want us to get outside our comfort zone because that's not known to them. The brain hates the unknown. But if you can program your brain to start to like the unknown and start to trust and start to tell yourself, oh, when I go into the unknown, that's when the power comes. Yes, if you can constantly feed yourself those types of thoughts over and over and over again and make it into an automatic thing to where you don't even have to think about it or consciously focus on that anymore, then I'm telling you, that's when the goal is going to start to come faster and faster. But a lot of people don't take the time out to focus on reprogram their subconscious. Why? Because I think a lot of people don't know about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They don't really understand the power of the subconscious. And for two, a lot of people just don't have or feel as though they had the time to do it because life is so hectic. It's like,
but it's really effortless. Like we all got certain things we do every single day. Yeah. Like you can't like, what are some things you do
every day?
Yeah, like just to get your mind,
bro. So I'm big on meditating, bro. Like I've meditated every single day for the past 6 or 7 years. So I'm big on meditating. I'm big on visualization, and I'm super big on surrounding myself. Like if you see my social media, see who I follow.
Yeah, I got bored after you scroll. It was straight educators in there.
It's nothing but educators and wealth pages, stuff I want to see, stuff I want to.
So you program.
Because what do you own? What do you own 24/7?
I did that at college. I was like, so look, I'm a college athlete, so
Talk to me, both of us.
I was living. I was living a good life.
On now.
And when you come to it, you get more serious and more structured about your life. You realize how everything I do every day mattered. Facts. So what I did was I unfollowed so many women. I'm following like entrepreneur pages and motivational quote pages. And to the point I was able to recite these quotes and I followed it so my timeline became mundane. Mm-hmm. I was literally strolling past it, but my mind was still picking it up. Facts. So I'm quoting something I didn't even all the way read. Right. Because my mind was absorbing the environment I'm putting myself in. And after a while, I reprogrammed to think like, okay, this guy did it. He did it. It made it seem so much more common. Like $10,000 a month is like to some folks, they're like, that's a bad month. Right. But you got to convince yourself, right, that's my bad month.
And if you're constantly surrounding yourself around people who think that's a bad month, you're going to rise up to that level. We have to stop competing with people who are on the same level as us. We got to compete up. We have to compete up. And when I say, like you said, last podcast, we were talking about competition. It's a healthy competition. I don't want you to do bad. I want you to do your best.
It's never envy. It's like people confuse envy with like wanting what someone else have, or even like having distaste towards them. But competition is just like it's almost like motivation. It's like this dude doing it every single day. I know I can do it.
Yeah,
like
facts,
I know
bro.
I can do it.
So I want to give some people like some specific things that they can do to make sure that they're reprogramming their subconscious though, because reprogramming your subconscious is the same as rewiring your brain. So if anybody says program your subconscious, they're talking about neuroplasticity. They're talking about creating new neural pathways and new neural synapses and all that type of jazz, all that good talk that they talk about. But I definitely want to give y'all guys some things that you can take home today to do. And I know these are proven that it's going to work. But first, you have to. I just got John Assaraf. I love John Assaraf. He was on The Secret. You've seen The Secret before, huh?
You know the book,
the book or the movie?
Secret. I never seen the movie.
For real?
I never seen it.
Why did not know that, bro?
I never even heard the movie before.
But you heard of the book?
I heard the book.
The book.
I might have it actually.
I thought I saw it.
It got like a red little stamp on front. Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I saw it in here. So, anywho, the movie, The Secret. So, anybody who hasn't seen that, that's a really good movie to go watch. The Secret. It's on Netflix. Oprah promoted it a lot. It was a movie based on talking about the law of attraction, and they left out a lot of key things, but it was good to like get the foundation, or at least just get you
interest.
Right, get you interested in it, which is going to take me to my next topic. So, John Assaraf had put it out plain as day, and he changed my life when he said this. He said a lot of people are interested but not committed. So he said they're interested and not committed. And the difference is, if you're just interested, you'll find every excuse as to why you couldn't get it done that day. But if you're committed, you're going to do it no matter what.
Regardless.
Because I'm committed to doing this. And when you commit to something, like it says in the Bible, something like when you say move, the mountain will move. Like if you trust and believe, like basically that sums it up. It's like if you had that faith for real.
Faith of a mustard seed.
Yeah, you got that faith.
Optimism, baby.
You say mountain move, then mountain's gonna move. And that's kind of like in the same thing in the mind. When you're committed to accomplishing a goal, the mind is gonna help you and gonna work with you instead of working against you. But if you're interested, you can't trick your mind, man. You cannot trick your own mind. You have to be real with yourself. And if you're just interested, I'm telling you, every little roadblock is gonna come across your path.
That's crazy.
And it's something's gonna knock you off every single time, or at least try to knock you off. So the main thing is you need to decide today is like, am I interested or committed? And you need to be real with yourself. And it's either a yes or a no. It ain't no, well, tomorrow, I don't really know. If you don't know, then it's a no.
Hesitation. If you gotta hesitate, if you gotta think about it, you ain't locked in on
it. It's either a hell yes or a hell no. I kind of live my life by that too. Like, do I want to buy this? It's either a hell yes or a hell no.
I move boldly. I think sometimes too, you gotta move without thinking.
I'm
big on
because thinking slows you down sometimes.
Like, throw me in the water.
Yeah.
Okay. And
let's get it.
I'm
gonna figure it out.
I'm gonna have to figure it. And so many things I did in life was literally me throwing myself in the water.
Yeah.
Uncomfortable. I couldn't even like fathom doing it. And then as I got in the water more and more, I got a better swimmer. I got more confident in it. It just takes those reps.
And that's what it's so. That goes to what else I want.
Take it away, T. Diddy.
It goes to what else I want to say. So, like Marcus said, he gets uncomfortable. He practices over and over and over again in order to become better. And then through that, it becomes automatic to where now he's not even uncomfortable anymore. He's raised that bar. That's the same thing you have to do with your mind. You have to, if you want to accomplish something, for one, you have to be committed. And then it has to be something, a goal that makes you uncomfortable. It has to make you uncomfortable. It has to stretch you. It has to be something, you have to learn something new. And in order to learn something new, you have to really learn it for it to stick. You have to constantly practice it over and over again until you become an expert at it. Like really putting your 10,000 hours is deeper than they say. Like when you're at that 10,000 hours, that's when you're a pro, or that's when you've mastered something. Like it's deeper than just putting in 10,000 hours. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing while you're putting in those 10,000 hours. You're programming your brain to say, I'm an expert at this. This is what he wants to do. This is what she wants to do. This is what she likes. So the brain is always going to, your reality is always going to reflect what the brain is thinking or wants to experience or thinks you want to experience. So if you're committed to something, everything around you is going to show that, okay, I'm committed. He's committed. So you're going to experience in your reality things that help you to accomplish that goal. But like I said, if you're not willing to put in that work, if you're not committed and you're just interested, you're not going to be able to do what it takes in order to reprogram yourself, because this is one of the hardest things.
Just got to do it, man.
It's one of the hardest things. Why is it one of the hardest things? Because nobody does it. Only the people
who stand out.
Those are the people who do.
And I think like people, a lot of folks, y'all might have heard like this, like fake it till you make it.
Fake man.
It's the same thing with anything you want to do. You literally got to get in that room, get in that field, get uncomfortable. But you got to do it every day as if you're supposed to be there. And then you're going to eventually be in them rooms consistently. You can start getting invited.
So like what are you doing? You priming your brain. You telling your brain that I'm doing this. And the brain doesn't know. Studies have already shown our brain doesn't know what's real and what's not. It can't differentiate between the two. It has no idea. So if you're constantly telling yourself, and not only constantly telling yourself, once again, I told you have to really believe it. You got to feel it. You got to get into that mode.
Tangible.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You gotta actually visualize it as if it's already happened. Like feel the feelings, smell the air, taste the food, shake the hand. Even if you closing your eyes, you shaking your own hand, but visualizing that it's Jay-Z or something like that. You have to constantly do that, man.
And put that work in to go. In the Bible, it says faith without work is dead.
It's dead.
Y'all think law of attraction, if I believe it, I can get it, but I ain't putting no work in.
You ain't putting no work.
That's not, I think y'all get it confused. Like I said, my motto is I pray because it's up to God, but I work
like it's up to me.
They go hand in hand.
Facts.
You can't just live solely off faith. You got to actually put that work in. Fake part is the program in your mind.
Facts.
I can do this. This is what I do. This is what I do. This is what I do. Okay, now do it.
Now go do what you would do if you were in that position.
It's easy.
Like if you I remember because now we really committed. I know you've been on it. But I was interested at first in working out at 5 a.m. I was interested. I wasn't committed, so I skipped days.
Just flirting with it.
Just flirting. I didn't really want it like that. But
I
was just trying to test my game, see if I still had it.
I think she liked me a little bit.
Yeah, I think she do. I think the mouthpiece still straight. It was showing me that it was.
Eye contact was good.
Yeah, come on now. All that. You hear me? But now I'm committed to the 5 a.m. grind. I'm in the gym 5 a.m. every weekday. Play with me if you want to.
Committed.
Come on, man.
And now they going on dates.
Come on, man.
They met the parents.
You hear me?
Took her to the movie.
All that. Get married.
It's that. It's all that. We talking about babies.
And I'm married to I'm married. Nah, not no more though. I don't need no more. I already got 4, y'all.
You said we done. Let's get real.
I already got 4.
We done.
Yeah, you mentioned babies. I had to. Hold up.
Exclamation points.
Cut it off right now. Stop that. So it's like I'm telling you, like I'm committed. Like it's a different ball game now. I'm in. I know, like I said, like. It's a difference between interested and committed, and I'm all the way in now. So it's that getting uncomfortable. But I know that what do most men, from what I've read, most of the millionaires that I follow on my Instagram, they're 5 a.m.
5 a.m. club.
Yeah, 5 a.m. club. Like the book, 5 a.m. club. I forgot his name. Robin Shasta, I think that's the name who wrote the book. But like the 5 a.m. club, that's the most productive part of the.
Like, bro,
that's the most productive time.
And I've missed 5 a.m. club. I have days I'm like, you know what, Marcus, get your 8 hours of sleep. You drained all day, and I get up and I'm more drained, getting more sleep.
Yeah, it's draining.
No workout. Bro. I'm not up.
I do not feel good when I don't work out, bro. Like I feel it just doesn't maximize me. I feel like I lost the day. Like
I feel behind. Now I'm in the afternoon gym pack. Now I'm flustered because now all my afternoon goals get put back to tomorrow. See, my thing is, let me sit up for this.
Come on.
I'm leaning for it.
Yeah, get right.
So look, I'm real big on goal clumping.
Yeah.
So what I would do is, if my goal is to keep this physique and make it better, I'm gonna work out every single day.
Facts.
And I break my goals down to daily tasks. I might not work out tomorrow.
Yeah.
But I'll make sure I go today. One more day.
Facts.
And I'm gonna tell myself one more day every single day. So even with TikTok, like even content in general, we got the YouTube, the podcast. One more week. Hey, how next week looking? I don't know yet. We can do this week right now.
We here after work, bro.
I clocked in today.
Come on, man.
I've been up for what?
I've been up since
14 hours.
I've been up since 4:45.
But we still here, and it's clumping because we know what the big goal is.
Facts.
We're gonna get that cake. We're gonna cut it up. And we're gonna spread it throughout the year.
Come on, man.
Get them goals, break it down, and clump it. But it all begin with us at TQL on the job saying, "Bro, we still podcast, bro."
And we started off interested,
but it
turned into a commitment because we know we have a subconscious belief that we know this can blow. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna do the actions that it takes because we know that this can blow or this can go so far. So instead of believing it, it was like, hey, Marcus, we know it can go far, bro.
Come a guy up like, hey, bring the podcast, let's do it. I'm just gonna call you.
I'm telling you.
And we went from that conversation to trying some things out, photo shoot. To like trying different cameras out. We done filmed so many episodes.
Oh my God, y'all have no idea.
Y'all ain't never seen it because it's like trash. And we still not. We in the water.
Right.
I'm still doing the butterfly. Like I'm trying to learn how to swim. We in unfamiliar territory right now.
Yeah.
But we committed to it, and now we got to take the proper steps to actually grow in this field and to eventually, hopefully, be one of the best what we do.
We weren't gonna wait on to have the best equipment, to have the best everything. It was like, no, dude, like let's jump in that water right now. Let's figure it out. Let's figure it out. Neither one of us has ever done anything with videography.
I can't even talk, man.
Come on, man.
Come on now.
Come on now. You know my head big. I don't like to be on camera like this. So it's like, dude. It's like, man.
We did it, man.
You know,
told ourselves we can do it. And put the required work in behind it to make it happen. And that's been any goal, anything you want to do. Start out with the plan, program, you have to believe it. It's kind of affirmations. I'm telling myself every day, I'm confident.
But you better believe it.
But now I believe I'm confident.
Yeah, man.
And then they telling me, Marcus, simmer down.
But check it.
Right,
nah, right.
But they have it. So I'm familiar with it.
And I'm gonna tell you this, like, because you said something about affirmations. I love affirmations, man. I'm loving affirmations, but so many people only read the affirmations once they read it one day, forget like 3-4 days,
come back,
read it kind of when they not even really reading, not feeling it, they just reading it just to read it, to say they reading it. You can't like I said, you can't fake the funk, man. You can't fake the funk. You got to make sure if you're gonna write down affirmations, ladies and gentlemen,
consistent.
It's got to be consistent every day, and especially before you go to sleep, because that's when you're asleep, you get closer to your subconscious because you have your brainwave state. So in the day, you're in your waking state, which is beta. All right. As you meditate,
science.
As you I'm a science teacher. Once we meditate, we want to get down to that lower beta and that alpha state. That's where we can really be close to our subconscious and start to be more in the present moment and stop thinking so much. And when you get there, you know what I'm saying, especially before sleep, because before sleep, then you're gonna go into that theta state, and hopefully you get into that deep delta state, and that's where true healing occurs. But the thing that you read, if you're reading your affirmation before you sleep, like I said, you're already kind of in that daze. That means you're closer to your subconscious. So whatever you sleep, whatever you do before you go to sleep, that's why a lot of people pray before they go to sleep, to put themselves in such a positive state. It's like pray, put yourself in that positive state, and then read your affirmations, man, every single night, whether you listen to something or doing something. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm gonna commit myself to doing that because I haven't been doing that. Like I know that I should be doing it, but I'm not doing it. But today, after this day, I'm committed to doing it. And I'm going to be honest. Next time I come on this podcast, next Monday.
Better tell me something.
Come on now. I'm going to be honest, bro. So I'm going to be honest. I ain't going to lie. I'm going to let you know if I did them, read them every night before I went to sleep, or if I didn't. Because right now, I'm also working on a better nightly routine. Like sometimes I have my vision board that I usually look at at night. Try to feel it. I'm going to show you my vision board too. I love it. It's a really good vision board. But I'm not as consistent with it as I like to be. I'm consistent in all those other fields, but I know once I get to do that, start doing that, it's gonna turn me up a whole nother notch. Like I said, I was more so interested first instead of committed. But now today, I'm bound to commit myself to doing
also,
that.
like people understand like how important affirmations are. Like for myself, my affirmation I write down. It's funny, make me laugh. I write now, I'm a dog.
I like that.
I firmly believe I'm a dog in anything I do. Bro, so like, I gotta show up. Like if I'm in the gym, like today, I'm on incline. I got 125s in my lap, bro. I'm looking at myself in the mirror. I'm like, you a dog, right?
Bro,
you a dog, right?
Bro.
Like, hey, show me.
Turn me up.
Anytime I get any doubt, any uncertainty, I look myself in the face like, you a dog, though, right? Remember?
Bro, you a dog, right? Remember that? Here, bro.
And then I gotta remind myself who I am, and I deliver it every single time. So affirmation like a one-stop shop every morning. I'm talking about throughout the day. It's almost like praying. Like when I feel uncertain, I feel worried, I'll start praying. Like it's something you gotta practice this daily. You gotta believe what you're saying, and you keep putting that work in. I'm a dog.
Yeah, and I feel that, man, because every day I go home and I'm talking to my wife. We always have conversations at night, and I'm so animated. I be turned up like you should, like all that. You know what I'm saying? But that's the way I talk to myself, and that's the way I feel about myself.
Turn them up, George.
And I know that's why I'm in this. The 1%, the top 1%. I know that. You know what I'm saying? I know that's why I'm headed to be in the top 1%. Like all that because I'm working it, I'm believing it, I'm committed to becoming who I say I'm going to be. You know what I'm saying? And I'm willing to do whatever it takes. Not whatever it takes. Because you want to be
that's morals there.
You got morals.
That's morals.
But I'm willing to do what it takes. You know what I'm saying? In order to accomplish what I'm set out to accomplish.
I'll give you a prime example, right? So like I'm launching my brand, right? And a space I've never been in.
Yeah.
Right. Little doubt here and there. I don't listen to it. But other night I'm up. It's 12:30 at night. I get at 4:30 a.m. I'm up on a school night and I'm making designs. Like
come on,
eyes
man.
heavy. I'm yawning. But in my head, I'm telling myself, you're a dog though. Remember?
And that story is gonna be beautiful.
You're a dog though. Remember, I'm just like, I'm a dog, bro.
Like, I'm a dog. This is what I do. This is what I do.
This is light. And I got through that night, and the next day I was exhausted. Got through that day, got more sleep, and I just compounded.
Yeah.
I'm stacking my days up. But like in them days when you want to quit, you gotta remind yourself, bro, who are you, dog?
Who am I? Come on now. But that goes to say, I also gotta say this to counter that. Studies have shown that in order to reprogram your subconscious mind, or in order to create new neural pathways, to strengthen new neural connections, you have to get uncomfortable. You have to learn something new, but most importantly, you have to have deep rest.
Like deep.
You have to. You have to recover. It's the same as in the gym. The brain is, I gotta get uncomfortable, which is breaking the muscle down. I gotta learn something new, which is doing the exercise. And then I have to rest and recover. or my muscles are never going to grow.
You're gonna crash.
You're gonna crash out.
My mom told me that. Mom was like, "Son, I'm burning out." I said, "I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it."
Yeah.
You gotta give yourself time and leisure, like, and also take a like mental break. Like, I'm a workhorse, so I overload myself.
Me too.
Just for the sake of doing it. And I had to tell myself, you know what? I'm gonna watch Snowfall tonight. I'm gonna turn the TV on
and not feel guilty about it,
and just not, because I got like I made to do list night before. My whole list is done. I paced myself out today. Everything done by 7. You know what? Let's get some ice cream, watch a movie, chill on the couch.
Ain't that the best though? When you make that to-do list and you get everything done, it's like, man, I'm done with this, bro. You feel so good.
Gotta add me a day, like add some to it.
Yeah, right, exactly. But it's like, nah, man, that's the time you can really enjoy it. You can really enjoy that, like. And as an entrepreneur and someone who works, it's like, or someone who's striving to solely be an entrepreneur, especially when you do it at a high level, you do feel guilty for watching things when it's like, man, I could be watching a podcast right now, learning about something. If you're watching too much TV,
yeah, I had it balanced, man.
Come on, man. And I think it actually, I don't even know about the balance in that area. I think it needs to be kind of unbalanced, because I think it needs to be. Especially, it depends on where the person is. Like, if you don't know nothing, it needs to be totally unbalanced to where you just grinding and putting so much work in on that topic that you're trying to become an expert at, that you don't have time for the TVs and the snowfalls and I ain't gonna say power. You know what? I ain't gonna even say snowfall, because them two need to be in there regardless. Like, I'm making some room for them.
But the thing about it is, like, I've had times where I've been so busy trying to be so productive that I didn't even have time.
I missed 2 weeks of the show.
Bro, I literally had a phase one time. I missed 2 months and my TV never turned on.
Yeah, I like that.
I was turning music on. I'm working my music on. Like, I'm grinding. And I'm like, yo, when the last time, like, light bill mad low.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't watched not a single TV show. But it's like, I have to remind, my problem is I don't remind myself, like, yo, take a load off. But when you're an athlete, you pride yourself in being the hardest worker in the room.
Facts. At least some of us did.
You're in the room by yourself. Who you competing against?
Who you competing with, bro?
So you just trying to go hard. Like, I don't know where the bar at.
Right.
And like I said, you don't want to reach somebody, you want to be the bar. So I'm trying to create separation. So I'm going hard. But it's like, dang, I had to remind myself to take a load off. And just be a kid, man.
Right. Literally be a kid. Be a kid.
Just be a kid.
Because that's where it is. You can't enter the kingdom unless you become a kid again. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of off topic, but you still need to. It still go hand in hand with it, because bro, you got to be able to enjoy life, man. And that's what I think it means by being a kid. Like, stop stressing about life so much, and be able to just sit down, eat some ice cream, sit back and have your blanket on the couch, and be able to just chill a little bit. But I'll definitely, before we, because I know we got some people some good things. Before we ended, I wanted to make sure that we, like I said, that we left them with some practical things that they could take away from this. So we were talking about.
Take it away.
We were talking about reprogramming the subconscious in order to obtain your goals a lot faster. All right. Willpower is just constantly thinking the same thing over and over and doing things. It's no match against the power of the subconscious. I don't care how much you're doing something. If you don't believe that you're worthy to have this thing, you're not going to get it.
Never get it.
You're not going to get it. And that subconscious, but that unconscious belief of I'm not worthy enough, or I'm not good enough, or I'm not enough, or I'm not smart enough, will really block you from obtaining what you're trying to obtain. So you have to really ask yourself, think of some lofty goal that you have. If there's any type of little tug and pull in there that when you say it, that kind of gives you feedback that's like that you don't believe that you can do it, you need to go deep within and figure out what that is. All right, and figure out why you feel that way and work on trying to reprogram that first before you try to start working towards that goal. You know what I'm saying? So, and one way to do it is we got books that you can read. A bunch of books. For one, you can read my book, Starting Point, a map to help you along your spiritual journey on Amazon.
By T. Diddy.
By T. Diddy. You hear me? T. Kane, a.k.a. T. Kane. You can read Think and Go Rich. You can read The Power of Now, one of my favorite books.
I have that.
Yeah, you definitely got that.
So the art not giving an F.
Oh,
in my top 5.
Four agreements. That's one of my books. That's one of my favorite books. The subtle art of not giving an F, bro. For real, that's one of my top books.
I love that book.
Yeah, it's just so many more. We have Infinite Possibilities.
Way of Superior Man.
Way of Superior Man. It's just so many things you can read.
Influence people by what Dale Carnegie.
Yeah, bro. It's so many books that you can read. Another thing, when you in the car or you in the gym, instead of playing music, listen to a little audiobook, listen to a podcast.
Yeah, man, go back and forth, flip it, man.
Yeah, because if you ain't, because I know a lot of people need that music sometimes, but at least, like I said, have sometimes when when you're doing your warm up, learn something new every day that's gonna help you be the person who you need to be. You know what I'm saying? Yes, another thing we can do is make sure that you're around people who are actually talking about things that help you, that inspire you. Like, you either have empowering or disempowering emotions. Make sure those people are providing empowering emotions. They're not complaining about nothing. And even if they are, it's not like constant complaining. Make sure they're always focusing on the now and also focusing on what they're trying to accomplish. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're surrounding yourself around the right people.
Either a battery or a vampire. You're giving me energy or you're draining mine.
Come on now. And so it's a lot of people around here that's disguised as friends, but they really vampires. You know what I'm saying? They're leeches. They really just draining you of all your energy. And if you need to get from around them, you got to make a decision to love yourself. Put yourself first. Love yourself enough to where it's like, all right, they hurting me. If they not helping me, they hurting me. And I got to be able to remove myself. But that starts with self-love. But ultimately, like I said,
sir,
we just want to make sure that we are helping people to accomplish goals and making sure they're not working in vain. So if you're one of these people who's been coming against roadblocks over and over, keep meeting the same person over and over, keep coming against the same situation and you going for, you know you was going good, and that same situation that came last year came and knocked you off your path again. It's time to sit back and really do the work that it takes to figure out if you believe that you can have what you say you want to have. Because if you don't,
never gonna get it.
You're never gonna get it.
Never gonna get it.
And with that,
I'm Marcus B.
It's your boy T Kane.
That's a wrap for the Non-Negotiable podcast. See y'all next week.
Peace out.
Can I live? My mind is infested with sick